All right. Happy Monday. I got some stuff that I picked up on Saturday and some stuff I picked up on today. So, the first batch is going to be from Saturday. It'll be completing a couple things that I wanted to get done. This is the Best of DC, one of the ones I wanted with the Super Friends. Best of DC with the Brave and the Bold one. And this one I really like. There's only 2 of these that come in this, and it's really thick. But this one is, of course, an Archie, because it's their superhero one with a black hood on the front of it. So the Fly and Steel Sterling. So again, really neat ones. And if you look at the back of this one, that's pretty neat too. It's like almost a comic book in itself, the way they got the Suicide Squad and everything else on it. Sword in the Lake, Viking Prince, Raven the Bold with Dead Man. So a lot of cool stuff on the back. I picked up a lot of $2 books. This would be one of them. Monster Hunters. That was one of the ones that I picked up that way. Now I have quite a number that were not $2 books, and I'll probably show them first. Give me 1 second. I want to. Okay. Now, picked up Mighty Comics. I'm working on that. It runs from about 40 to 50. Why I haven't looked at the Overstreet to see, but this is number 49 with the Fox and Steel Sterling. Black Hood in number 50. This would be the last of that run with the Web. This is the Black Hood again with Mr. Justice. This is the Black Hood, pretty much in every bit of it, the way it looks. This is the Mighty Crusaders, the second run from the 80s. This is number 8. I need number 13, and I'll have this complete. I believe this was the last of what I needed, and I didn't look too much for anything else, and completely forgot about going back. So I'm hoping picked up this, my favorite Martian. This is number 1, so this is the first one in there, even though it's got a chip out of the corner. It is from 1964. Love the show, really funny show. Working on my Pebbles and Bam Bam run from that, from Charlton, number 4. A little bit of Flintstones. Let's say it's 47 is what that one is. Dino looks angry, boy. The Charlton Flintstone ones I'm working on. That's number 24. If you ever look, they really kind of mix and match. I don't know if they themselves just kind of experimented with different colors, or whether they just never paid attention to the proper colors. If you look, one was wearing green. Pebbles is wearing a completely different outfit. We have Bugs Bunny, number 94 from 1964. I really like that cover. It drew me in as one with him actually piloting the spaceship, with the Sky Pirates actually coming down after them from the pirate ship in the background with Yosemite Sam. Now this will complete the one part of the run of the Justice League in which I was trying to do. I now have a run from, I still believe it's somewhere around 113 to just after 200, which is all during the 1976 up to 81 kind of run, which is what I was shooting for first. Now, Marvel 2-in-1, as you see, I picked up this one, number 17, And this one, number 5. Now that completes my Marvel 2-in-1. I now have a complete run from 1 to 100, as well as I have all the annuals, all 7. That is one run I wanted to complete all the way through. And with this one, this is the first time that Captain America meets Guardians of the Galaxy, the real ones. And this is also the second appearance of the real Guardians of the Galaxy. And yes, before you say, that's not the ones in the movie, that's because it's not. And Ghost Rider, number 26. It is one that I did have, but I was kind of grabbing it as well as what this one was one I grabbed that I had, number 34, of the Master of Kung Fu. Also, this one I grabbed as an extra. This is Marvel Spotlight on the Son of Satan with his blonde hair, which he has red, but that's number 15. This one was one of the ones I did need, the Marvel Double Feature, number 9. But this number 9 of Marvel Super Action was actually one I already had. Now, this Marvel's Greatest comic actually is a reprint of one of the Fantastic Fours, of course, an earlier one with Doctor Doom, so that's kind of neat, even though it's missing part of it. It was $2, so, and this one surprises me at $2 because this is one of the ones that is the reprint for first appearance of the Silver Surfer, so it kind of goes for a little bit more money when you look it up. So that's the reason why when I seen it, I went and grabbed it, even though I already own it. Now, this is number 19 of Charlton Premier. If you do know how these Charlton does anyway, Charlton had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 19. I got to check over Street to see if there actually is there anything in between, like did it move and become a different title or what, but if not, then pretty much this would be the last of that series. Now, picked up 2 Action Comics Whitmans. I'm trying to work on Whitmans for Action Comics, Superman, Batman, Justice League, any of them that's in there. And I do try to work on the Marvel ones, but they're harder to find in that way because they actually are just, it's gonna be a different shape logo, but they look just like a regular Marvel one. So they're a little different to pick up and do. Adventure Comics, number 450. I needed that one as part of my Adventure Comics run. Again, trying to do all the 70s ones. It is a bondage cover with the Weather Wizard. Him actually doing Aquaman and Ice, and her tied up with ropes. Superboy, number 188, which I need. Cobra, number 7. I did not need, so that one I had it just becomes an extra now. Again, extras eventually become what I try to eventually pack together and sell. Incredible Hulk, I did need. That was one of the ones I needed for my run. As you can look, that's Incredible Hulk against the Mandroids, as well as Captain Marvel. And when I first seen the Mandroids was in X-Men 118, which is my first X-Men comic book, and they were actually prominent in their fighting. I finally picked up 119 to find out what happened eventually in later years. World's Finest, number 232. Again, working on that. From Beyond the Unknown. Space Cabbie is actually in this one, which is kind of neat. So I picked up that one for $2. Journey into Mystery number 11. Like that imagery that they did with that one. Same thing, that coming in from behind the person, number 17. Picked up a couple of Where Monsters Dwell, so that I can slowly finish that run of that too. Number 4, number 5, number 9. And picked up this Ghost Stories. It's a Dell, so again, you don't see a lot of those kind. And one that I already had of the Fighting Five. Now, that was my Saturday haul. Now, these next ones are the ones I picked up today. Now, this first part is my brother's. I pick them up for him whenever I run into stuff I think he'll like. This is part 2 of the first, The Origin of the Punisher. This is the Punisher Armory number 2. Again, that was $1. This is $1. Punisher Final Days number 53. The reason I picked him up is Key Collector showed this as an image that was posted on somebody's thing for the new stuff with the Punisher and stuff like that. So just in case my brother didn't have it, I grabbed it. It was only $3. They showed it as $8 on the thing. Picked him up this one, What If Punisher Became Captain America? Number 2, it was $2. This one, What If He Killed Daredevil? Again, all these were cheap, just nice $2 books. Now these are the ones I picked up. Now this is Harvey Hits. Now the funny part about this one is, one, Casper's almost completely gone in the thing. I don't know if that was on purpose the way they did it, because when I look up Harvey Hits number 53, this book is not on there. So I'm trying to figure out, and if you look, this is Toy Hobo something or another down here. I don't know if there was a special one they did for something, or just the fact that this is under something else. I tried to look under Harvey Tunes, so in my COZ it don't show up very well. Picked up this Spidey Super Stories. I already had it, but again, anytime I see these, I grab them, especially at $2. Picked up this Marvel Team Up number 78, which I ended up having. Now, this one is a key, and I grabbed it. It was $1. It is the origin and powers are kind of retold of the Black Canary, because again, this is the original Black Canary, and that Black Canary's mother and her father. So you kind of get a story on that and how it unfolds. So I thought that would be a good one for that. Also for $1, a Turok number 129. There's only 130 in this. 129 has 2 Whitmans, one yellow one, one white one. If you look, this is the yellow one, so again, I'd be still looking for the white one. Neither one of them are so drastic, but I picked up this Brave and the Bold number 50. I already have it in a Whitman, but I did not have it in a regular, so it's in a newsstand, and again, it is an anniversary one. Picked up this Brave and Bold 164. It's one of the ones I need in that part of that run. Brave and the Bold 168. Again, I need. All these are $2 or $1 is all they are. World's Finest 261. Superman wants him to actually take his gun, and they draw on each other, so it's getting serious. These are that section of dollar books that they became at a certain point, so these are sometimes harder to get, but for $1 it was great. And this one I did already have. It's a $2 one, so again, can't remember why that difference is so much for the one. Some Superman for the run on which I needed. There's $2.90 and $2.91. Now this is a New York Con exclusive or whatever. This is number 181 with a different cover. I sure someone will tell me the artist. I don't pay attention to that part, but it is one of the ones I like to go check part of it and stuff when they did it. I thought that was kind of neat. It does go for more than that, about $15 to $20. I bought it for $3, so it's actually a pretty good deal. Hercules Unbound. I did end up having number 9, so again, I picked this one up on purpose for 50 cents. This is Solar Man number 1. And Not Brand X number 6. Working on that, trying to finish that. Thought that was a really neat wedding cover. Now, this one is a steal. I have one already. This is the first appearance of Stingray, and the Serpent Crown affair goes on with the Serpent Society. Now, this book shows in my CLZ, but the Key Collector as being sometime as high as $75. I bought it for $1, so that's why when I seen it, I just went ahead and grabbed it for $1. Marvel Greatest Comic number 83. And I needed this Marvel Tales number 133 to round off and finish everything I got. So, that's it. That's everything. That's between 2 different days, 2 different hauls. Hopefully you enjoyed it all. I appreciate all the thumbs up, likes. Appreciate all the new subscribers who have come along. Hopefully you enjoy all these. And let me know which one's your favorite. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right, have a good one.